ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. With some pre-snap motion. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Shaw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The receiver makes the catch. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down there.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Georgia setting up for their 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They strike first in this national title bout.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
In that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Setting the back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Shaw. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll be brought down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Oh, and he runs out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
Tackle, but 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of one.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. To throw, it's Shaw. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, catch made. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Has first down yardage at the 46.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here we go. Seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Clear movement before the snap. It'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face third down and short. Looking to throw again. Running back has it on a screen now. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And he drops back in the gun. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
short completion there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal in the 9.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. The championship.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can... You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They're dropping for a loss, but hold on. There are penalty markers on the field. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Gets the first and still running. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Chris, you know how I feel about the option. If there isn't any penetration, this is a dangerous play for the defense to try to defend. The quarterback's able to get to the edge, draw the defender towards him, and then deal it out to the running back, who's got a lot of room on the outside to run.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Touchdown, Ducks! They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Good throw to the quarterback off the RPO. They get it back, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Not able to connect, incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Crosses the touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll run it here. breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense really clicking here. Scanning the field. It's Shaw. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on the comeback route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Game moves into the 35. First down again. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup. Trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Gives it to the back. Breaks an open space. He's got Carson still going. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the ball is hauled in. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And they jump back in front.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's found some room at the 45. Breaking tackles and going. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To the air, it's Shaw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot
enter the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back now.
And here comes a deep shot. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in second eight, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Off the play fake on first down. Contact as he let the ball go.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Shaw. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The Ducks getting set on first and 10. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty on the offense backs him up 10 yards. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this one is caught.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Easy route, easy throw for the quarterback. Good decision here by the offensive coordinator on third and short to just get the ball to the playmaker, make that catch, and pick up the first down.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. You've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Off target and incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. The Dogs will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Inside give now from the shotgun. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Shaw. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The Ducks have first and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. second down play coming up. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Ducks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
DHC up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled, but were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This time, a completion. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw it again. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. So early contact with the defense, it'll push the... ...5 yards. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the handoff. Just trucks through the defender. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it from the gun. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll run it here. Running back with the ball.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They bring him down at the 44. It's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Can he get there on the ground? That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Third down play here out of the shotgun. But quickly. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
A national championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Ball handed off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And this time it's complete. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.